So now we're up here in the off season again, looking to kind of continue building up this team. Obviously, we're going to be having to release probably a lot of the older guys that we signed like in the last few years, like Teravainen and Gallagher and all that stuff, and make room for a lot of the youngsters because there's quite a bit of youngsters in the AHL that are actually ready to jump up to the NHL that are all like 77s and 75, well, not 75 maybe, but like 77, 78 and stuff like that. So we're gonna have to make some releases this year, just not sure exactly what at the moment, but we will find out when we did get there. And yeah, we're up here in the draft class. Well, at the draft, I don't even know what we're gonna go after, honestly, because I don't even remember really what was in the draft class. So let's get right into it. And sorry if I sound a little tired. I was up till like after 12 last night, and it's only like 8:30 in the morning right now. So I'm pretty tired. So I think we are, where are we? Or do we even have a first? Yeah, we have 27th in the draft. Okay, so we might have, did we trade away our first and trade for a different first or something? Yeah, we might have. Okay, so let's go to our pick. Hopefully we could get something good at 27th. Probably not, but you never know. Let's just see the top three again. So Anaheim takes Valachevic. Okay, that name sounds familiar. Peltier goes second to Colorado, and the Rangers will take Acker. So let's send to user pick, see if we could get something like a good steal at 27th. So, okay, there's a medium top four defenseman. Not that we really need defenseman. Jamie LaRose. Looks like a pretty good defenseman for the most part, except for he's only got really good shooting and senses, but the others are not the greatest. He's got offensive instincts. There's also Davis Knights, Nicholas Edler, Tursunbayev. There's a low elite again. Usually those low elites that we take always turn out to be pretty good. So, but this guy is supposed to go based on my scouts rank 25th, and the central scouting rank actually had him at 25th as well, but it's 27th. So this is actually, you know what, we're gonna just take this defenseman because who knows, somebody like Thomas Chabot could be on their way out in the next couple of years too. So let's just continue building up that defensive core. And yeah, we're gonna probably take some forwards obviously at this part of the draft, and maybe a goaltending prospect because we do need some goaltenders too. Well, there we go, there's two goalies right away. Kuleshov, who might be medium elite. Not that we really need a medium elite goalie again at the moment. And Zane Boys. Or Bois. Zane Bois. Or Nikolai Kuleshov. I think Kuleshov would be better because the fact that we continued the Russian trend, and he might be medium elite. It's looking like this guy I have no idea about at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kuleshov here. Why not? Hopefully he's medium elite because that would be a nice Russian goaltender to have as well with all these other Russians we have. Okay, so let's see. I have a lot of right wing prospects, but none of them are really that good. But there's a left wing low elite grinder. You know, that's something we don't have, is any like physical presence really, I think. You know what, let's go with Michael Svidke. He's 20 as well. Might be pretty good. Might be like a 78. If he jumps into the lineup right away, that's going to be a bit of a problem because I already don't know like who's going to be on the team and who's not. Because if he's a low lead and he's already 20, he could be a 78. Let's see, Ronald Agon. No, thank you. At this point, I don't even know what we want to go after. Do we have any good potential players? Low franchise, maybe. I doubt he's a franchise. If he is, that would be insane, though. You know, we'll go with him, I think. You know what, let's just go with him. Why not? If he's a franchise player, that would be pretty insane. I doubt he is, but we might as well just take him anyways, even though he's supposed to go a lot later. Might as well try and find a good future for goalie. Vero, we have, these guys are bottom six guys again. They usually don't pan out, is the only problem. Do you got any better potential players? Maybe some medium elites, but I doubt it. Anybody with 2-bar elites? There's 2-bar low elites, but they are looking to go undrafted. Okay, so this is gonna be the very difficult part for me, is the re-sign stage. Like, I wish I was able to interact with you guys live on this, but I can't really. As I don't do live streams yet, but it's just gonna be really difficult to who I want to re-sign and who I don't, because we have 53 million in cap. We got all these RFAs who I would like to get Chabot back, obviously, maybe for 1 or 2 more years, probably 2 years. Cernak I would like to get back for 1 year. These guys also could be like 1-year deals. Gustafson I would have to release if I want to get Demko back, because Fowler is probably going to be ready. So yeah, that. And then UFAs, I'm probably going to release all these UFAs all the way up to Hinostroza, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to let you guys watch this stuff. So we're going to release first Teuvo Teravainen, because he's not really worth the 7 million yet. But for 1 year, 6.5 is not bad, but we don't really have the roster space when youngsters come in. And then same with Brendan Gallagher and Andreas Johnson as well. I can't get him back at the moment. And Remy Ellie, we're kind of starting the roster up from scratch again. And since Hinostroza takes up too much roster slots as well, we're going to get rid of him. Now, these youngsters, I don't think are going to be that good. Helmerson I know for sure is not going to be that good. Sekeras, I could always offer him a contract, and then maybe some team wants to like trade for him, so we're going to give Sekeras a contract. Thatcher Demko actually wants an extension. We're going to wait on him until we got everybody back first, though, because I would only get Demko back for 1 more year if I can. So Chabot, I want to get 2 years. He actually doesn't want that bad of a contract. 2 years at 6.3. I think I could do that, because I think Colin White and like Tkachuk and stuff all end around that time too. So we'll do that. What does he want for 1 year? Not that many years. Yeah, 1 year at 1.325. I think that's well. Drake Batherson, he's gonna want a 1-way contract probably. Yeah, he doesn't want 1-way, but we could always go to only 900k. He might be a depth guy for us, because it depends if we play. Well, actually, he might be our 4th line center. Yeah, he might be our 4th line center. That might not be that bad. Brisebois wants a 1-way contract. Once again, this guy could be our depth guy, so we're going to give him 1 year at 950. Antoni Honka, he wants a 2-way deal, so he's going to be still in the AHL. I think he's kind of a bust, which kind of sucks. German Rubstov, he wants a 2-way contract. I might as well give him one as well. He might be a solid bottom 6 guy eventually. And then LaJoy, yeah, we could get him back for the AHL club as well, because we don't have really a lot of prospects that are jumping into the AHL, I think. And then Gustafson, we're going to have to leave for now, and then we're going to qualify him on the last day. Just because I know well, actually, yeah, I want to get, yeah, I think we could get Demko back for 1 more year, at least. But he's going to want a lot of money for 1 year. Let's try 1 year at $11 million. If he accepts that, that would be nice. Just 1 year contract again, because like I don't want to screw up with like having too much cap and stuff like that. And then these prospect wise, I don't think I want to sign Kuleshov just yet. Or maybe I do, and then he could play in the preseason. But then you'd play in the AHL, I think, too, right? Yeah, he played in Russia. He was actually had a pretty solid record, just not a good goals against and stuff like that. So I'll leave that for now. How about the other skaters? So Ekholm could get a contract. He's one of our medium top 4 defensive prospects as well. Might as well give him a contract. Nobody else looks like they're ready. Well, this Beach guy was 20. So he could play in the AHL. I don't think he's going to be ready yet, because he was in the United States. Yeah, we're going to give him a little bit longer to grow. He's 17 too, so that's pretty good. And then Schvidke, since he's 20, he's going to get a contract. He might be NHL ready as well. And I think that's it. Yeah, hopefully we get all those guys back, because maybe that was actually an easier re-sign stage than I thought. And I don't know if we're going to even be able to sign anything in free agency because we might have like a pretty full roster almost. So Chabot accepted, Beach accepted, LaJoy, Cernak, Brisebois, and Thatcher Demko. Nice. So we got Demko back for one more year after his record-breaking season because he actually had more wins than Brodeur ever did in that season where Brodeur put up like, I don't remember how much wins it was, 7 maybe? To have a good mentor, and I know Gustafson's not really the kind of guy to be a mentor because he's not really played that much. So yeah, hopefully Demko helps out him. So let's go all the way up to the 30th. Yeah, I know it's Gustafson. I'm gonna qualify the Gustafson now. Hopefully he does not accept our qualifying offer, and hopefully he like these. If we could get some compensation for him, that would be pretty good. So let's qualify him there now. Hopefully a team wants to pick up a backup goalie like him. So there you go, advance a day. And now we are into free agency. What do we need? Because I don't think we have a lot of roster spots. Like, I was looking at all the prospects. Literally, there was like maybe 5 of them that could have jumped into the NHL this year. So we might not have any roster spots available. And I don't really want to be trading these prospects because I want to get them to grow. So center-wise, what do we got? Okay, so we already got 4 centers guaranteed. Rubstov might be jumping up to the NHL, or he might be like a top 6 forward in the AHL. Then Chalapik as well in the AHL. Batherson could be our 4th liner. Loktionov our 3rd liner, or our 2nd liner, depends on how he grows. Logan Brown our 2nd or 3rd liner, and then Colin White our 2nd or 1st liner. So we got our center core. Left wing wise, yeah, we got all these 77s as well. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. If I play Mironov, which I might, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then center wise, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we might have enough forwards already. How about defensemen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got so much. What the heck? Yeah, we're not going to make any free agent signings, even if you guys think we should. We're not going to be making any free agent signings because I want to play the youngsters. I don't care if it's a really bad season. These guys get a chance to kind of grow. So we're not even going to look at the free agent list this year. So let's advance to the start of the next season and see what our lines look like. Okay guys, so update on the Phil Gustafson situation. Carolina is going to give him a 1-year contract, and we are going to be getting a 3rd round pick out of it, so that's not too bad. I'll take it, just because we're not going to be playing him this year. So, and we're also getting offered a lot of weird trade offers. Like, I don't need defensemen, but people are offering me defensemen, so it's kind of annoying. But I'll see you guys here at the start of the season. Okay guys, so our roster is set. So yeah, we have kind of a really weak team because there's a lot of 70s, but these guys all could grow throughout the season, so I think this is a good move for their growth. So we got Chuck, White, and Pakhanov, so the great first line still. And we got Bushkarev with Loktionov and Kaliev. 3rd line, Formenton, Brown, and Osgood. So Osgood is finally getting his chance to make an impact in the NHL. And then we got Fajemo with Batherson and Mironov. Defensively, it's still the same as last year, I think. Chabot, Foote, Vishnevsky, Rask, McCutcheon, and Cernak. And then goaltending-wise, we got Demko and Fowler. Scratch, we got Bergman and Chalapik, which means down here in minors, we got still like Rubstov, we got Baumgartner, Prohorkin. Yeah, Jansen, Fidke might be NHL ready because of being a low elite and 20 years of age, but who knows. So yeah, we got quite a bit of prospects, and our team looks pretty good. And then also the computer signed us Dustin Tokarski for the AHL just because we didn't have enough goalies, I guess. So yeah, we got a pretty good roster, I think. We're gonna do already the preseason in this as well because we got still time. It's only been like a 15-minute video probably so far. So we're going to do the preseason already as well to see how good our youngsters are maybe for the start of the season. Maybe get a tiny bit of the season done, but not much of it. I just want to see how good these guys are in overall so I could kind of have a way of thinking of how our team is going to be built for the season. So let's go the entire preseason. Let's go all the way up to the 1st of October. Hopefully a lot of these guys are pretty good. Because if like players like Loktionov got a good decent amount of growth, then our third line center might be like an 82 instead of a 79, which would be pretty good. And then like stuff like if Osgood's like maybe a 79 now instead of a 77, because that's what his last season overall was in the AHL. So I'm hoping he's now like a fourth line forward or a third line checking forward or something like that. So yeah, this season might have a lot of ups and downs just because of how young we are, but I think it's gonna be good for all these guys' growth. So we went 4-2 and 1 in the preseason. I don't know if it's gonna change the overalls yet. We might have to advance to the season. Colin White had 7 points in 7 games during the preseason. Okay, so let's advance to the start of the season because I don't think they would show the overalls yet. So, yeah, we got our scouts already good. So let's just quickly see the lines and see if they've changed in overalls yet. If not, we'll do a tiny bit of the season. Yeah, they haven't changed yet. So let's do like 3 games, maybe 4 games, maybe 5. Yeah, 5 games. I think 5 games should give us enough details on them. So let's go all the way up to this game against Anaheim. And in the next episode, we'll do the rest of the season simulation. So hopefully this young team could perform good. I don't know how they would all play together. A lot of them played together in Belleville, so maybe that gives them some chemistry for the NHL. I don't know. So Drake Batherson's already been injured. We'll go replace player because we have Chalapik. So that's not a good start for Batherson. He's kind of had a lot of ups and downs in his career. Playing in the AHL, playing in the NHL as a fourth liner and whatnot. So that's already 5 games. Yeah, that's already 5 games actually, not against Anaheim. So 2 and 3, not too bad. Considering we're a really young team at the moment. And we don't have any complete studs except for our first line pretty much. So let's see the overalls. So okay. Yeah, I made some good ideas, but some of them are not ready, like Formanton, for example. So we got Pekanov, White, and Tkachuk, so that's still a very good first line. Then we got Pushkarov 77, so he could be still in the minors, but I'm still going to be playing him here in the NHL, I think. Yeah, I think so. These guys are fourth line forwards. Pushkarov is more of an offensively minded player, so I think he could still do good. Loktionov is actually an 81, third line scoring forward, so let's bring Brown up for now. And then Kaliev's an 81. Mironov's a third line checking forward. Wow, that's actually good, and we actually have a medium top 9 that's growing to being an NHL player, which is pretty cool. Formanton's actually listed as a fourth liner at that overall, so we'll keep him. And yeah, that's good defensively. Yeah, we did get some good growth throughout the entire team, which is good. We don't look as bad as I thought. How about down there in the minors? These guys we still don't know really much about. Beach is looking like a medium top 6 forward. Wow, he might be a medium top 6 forward from the 7th round. And then Schvidke, not looking good. He's a 58 overall, but he's a low elite still, so that's good. But he's 20 already. And actually, how the heck is Fowler looking? I didn't check that. 79 and backup goalie, good. Okay. So anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of our Sense franchise mode. So in next episode, we will more than likely get the rest of the season done, or we might just go up to the deadline, and then you guys can let me know if we want to make any trades. I hope we don't, because I like these youngsters. But there could be some guys that could get moved out potentially. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.